Hi, I am Stefan Ukransky and welcome back to Let's Talk Sports. Today we will be discussing the Sixers winning in Brooklyn, the Flyers losing in Toronto, Bradley Carnell named head coach of the Philadelphia Union, and Greg Gumbel's passing. Lastly, I will make my picks for Super Wildcard Weekend. Joel Embiid had 28 points and 12 rebounds, and the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Brooklyn Nets 123-94 on Saturday night. Tyrese Maxey added 18 points, and Paul George and Caleb Martin each had 17 for the 76ers, who snapped a two-game losing streak. Zaire Williams had 19 points, and Keon Johnson chipped in 15 for the short-handed Nets, who have lost 12 out of their last 16 games. Final score, Sixers 123, Nets 94. Good luck to the Philadelphia 76ers in their next game against the Washington Wizards on Wednesday. In the final game of a 5-game road trip, the Philadelphia Flyers lost in overtime to the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2 on Sunday evening. The Flyers finished the road trip with a 2-2-1 record. In overtime, Matvei Michkov had a shot on net in the offensive zone. John Tavares got the puck ahead to Austin Matthews. After a pass across to a trailing Morgan Riley, the Toronto defenseman ended the game at .225. Ivan Fedorov stopped 22 of 25 shots. Toronto goalie Dennis Hildeby made 31 saves on 33 shots. Final score, Maple Leafs 3, Flyers 2. Good luck to the Philadelphia Flyers in their next game against the Dallas Stars on Thursday. The Philadelphia Union have named Bradley Carnell as their next head coach. Carnell arrives with 10 years of professional coaching experience, most recently leading St. Louis City Soccer Club from their historic 2023 expansion season through last July. He also served as interim head coach and assistant manager for the New York Red Bulls. In 2023, Carnell led St. Louis to the Western Conference's #1 seed in the Audi MLS Cup playoffs and several expansion team records. He went 22, 15, and 25 in 62 regular season matches. During Carnell's interim stint with New York, he steered the club to their 11th straight postseason appearance. Overall, Carnell posted a 6-3-5 record. Welcome to the city of brotherly love, Bradley Carnell, and bring home the MLS Cup trophy to Philadelphia. Greg Gumbel, a veteran of CBS Sports who spent more than 50 years in sports broadcasting, has died of cancer at the age of 78. He hosted CBS's coverage of the 1992 and 1994 Winter Olympics and called Major League Baseball games during its 4-year run broadcasting the national pastime. In 1995, he hosted the World Figure Skating Championships and the following year hosted NBC's daytime coverage of the Olympic Summer Games in Atlanta. But it was football and basketball where he was best known and made his biggest impact. Gumbel hosted CBS's NFL studio show, The NFL Today, from 1990 to 1993 and again in 2004. He also called NFL games as the network's lead play-by-play announcer from 1998 to 2003, including Super Bowl 35 and Super Bowl 38. He returned to the NFL booth in 2005, leaving that role after the 2022 season. Greg will be sorely missed by sports fans worldwide. I did pretty well on my 8 picks last week. I got 4 correct, getting the Nittany Lions, Ravens, Eagles, and Colts right. I missed the Bulldogs, Jaguars, Chiefs, and Vikings. It's Super Wildcard Weekend. Which teams will win on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? Los Angeles Chargers vs. Houston Texans. The Chargers won 34-20 in Vegas. The Texans won 23-14 at Tennessee. I predict the Texans winning in Houston. Pittsburgh Steelers vs. Baltimore Ravens, a battle of the AFC North. The Steelers lost 19-17 to Cincinnati. The Ravens won 35-10 to Cleveland. I predict the Ravens winning in Baltimore. Denver Broncos vs. Buffalo Bills. The Broncos won 38-0 to Kansas City. The Bills lost 23-16 at New England. I predict the Bills winning in Orchard Park. Green Bay Packers vs. Philadelphia Eagles, a Week 1 rematch. The Packers lost 24-22 to Chicago. The Eagles won 20-13 to the Giants. I predict the Eagles winning in Philadelphia. Washington Commanders vs. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a rematch of Week 1. The Commanders won 23-19 at Dallas. The Bucs won 27-19 to the Saints. I predict the Buccaneers winning in Florida. Minnesota Vikings vs. Los Angeles Rams. The Vikings lost 31-9 at Detroit. The Rams lost 30-25 to the Seahawks. I predict the Vikings winning in Inglewood. Check in next week and see how we all did. During Greg Gumbel's tenure as chief anchor of the NFL Today, he served alongside co-anchors Dan Marino, Shannon Sharp, and Boomer Esiason. What was their nickname for Greg Gumbel? The answer? He was nicknamed Grumpy by some of his colleagues. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC and streaming online at super1360WNJC.com. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Let's Talk Sports.